Will I remember to cut that out? I don't know. And I don't know what she was barking at. I don't know if she looked out the window and saw somebody, a squirrel, a cat, who knows. Is it even on this side? It feels like my brain is telling me yes. It's like on this northern edge. But was it that? Oh, I don't think so. No, let's board it up. Okay, well. Guess I don't remember. Northern Passage. 9mm rounds, cool. Take the shovel. Wow.
Howdy, friend. Heard my little broadcast, did you?
Yep.
Yeah, you look the type. Hang on. Ain't you the one that wiped out the Crimson Caravan's Vegas branch not too long ago? Ought to thank you for that. Knocking McLafferty out of the running gives Happy Trails a market to expand into.
Tell me about Happy Trails.
We're a smaller company out of Sacktown, up in the northern part of the NCR. We run some business through New Reno. They're on the Little Loop. Had a nice run to Salt Lake City, too, but then we lost contact with New Canaan, and that went all to hell.
It sounds like Happy Trails isn't in the best financial shape.
You ain't wrong. Losing the Salt Lake City run really stung us. If we can't re-establish contact with this run, we'll be in real trouble.
What can you tell me about New Canaan?
Don't know much about the place, but I can tell you about the people. The New Canaanites were some kind of religious group from before the war. They control the old city of Ogden, a ways north of Zion, and they got themselves a nice defensible mission in the canyon itself. Or they did. They trade a fair bit with the tribes in Zion. Well, the ones that don't try to kill them anyways.
You don't know what happened to their mission?
Nope. Hence this caravan. If we don't make contact with the New Canaanites, Happy Trails might as well just shrivel up and die.
Why can't you get into Salt Lake City?
Without New Canaan's mission in Zion, the only ways to Salt Lake City are down the old I-80, or up through Ogden. The highway's too risky. NCR's rangers are so busy here in the Mojave, they don't have the manpower to keep the raiders off. Ogden's just too far. We'd lose more in travel expenses than we'd ever earn. Hey.
Well, do you know anything about their religion?
I ain't a praying man myself. They paid for their goods and dealt square with us. That's all I ever cared about. But don't think that just because they're religious, that they're pacifists. They take care of their own, and they're damn fine marksmen, too.
Tell me more about the job.
The job is simple. Help us get this caravan into Zion and find New Canaan. The pay is 25 caps per day. Half up front, half on return. You'll get a bonus if we make it into Zion, plus another bonus if we reach New Canaan. Oh, one more thing. Don't mention the name Joshua Graham to anyone. Anyone.
Who's Joshua Graham? Why shouldn't I talk about him?
Just don't. It makes the New Canaanites powerful uncomfortable, and it scares the britches off the tribals. Don't talk about the Burn Man either while you're at it. Trust me on this one. It's for your own good.
Alright. I understand it's going to Zion. What can you tell me about the area?
Well, I ain't never been inside myself. Did some trading with the New Canaanites from their mission there, but that was all on the outskirts. All the old ways in and out were destroyed after the war, but we got ourselves the location of a pass the New Canaanites use. That's our way in. That's why I wanted someone with a Pip-Boy on the caravan. The map will be helpful for checking the topography, keeping us on the trail.
I haven't been through Utah recently. What's the situation like?
Well, it ain't good, I'll tell you that. It's not like the Mojave or the NCR. Hell, even Arizona under Caesar is safer. You got raiders all over the damn place. Tribes of degenerates that'll eat you as soon as look at you. Regional warlords, the works. Not too many decent places to stop and trade. New Canaan's one of the only ones left I know about.
Warlords? How dangerous are they?
Dangerous enough we won't be going near them if we can help it. I got no desire for my head to decorate some little gas station fort's walls, thanks.
Degenerate tribes?
That's right. The folks that lived in Zion before the war, they didn't just get a little savage. They're downright feral. Most of them don't even speak English anymore. You got to get yourself a new Canaanite translator to talk to them. The ones you really gotta watch out for are the Whitelegs from the Great Salt Lake. They'll attack just about anyone that ain't one of theirs.
Tell me about the raiders.
They're about what you'd expect. Crazy, jacked up on chems, violent as hell, and not too bright. The worst of the 80s, but we won't be passing through their turf on this run.
We're both set, let's go.
I bet you are. But we only got room for one more on this expedition. You'll have to leave your friend behind. Yeah, reckon you will.
Carrying 75 or less. Eddie. Terminate the companion protocol. With the prim.
Are you here to join? Wait a minute. You sure you want to be here? McLafferty's
She's dead.
I bet you are. But you ain't going nowhere loaded down like a pack Brahmin.
Relax, I've humped this load across the Mojave on my own 2 feet long enough. I can handle it. Not only could I carry my own gear, I bet I can carry yours. And one of your Brahmins. Relax.
All right. I reckon you know your limits. You keel over on me out there, though, and I'll leave your ass. After we take everything useful you crammed in your pack.
Why the weight limit?
You ain't never been to Zion, have you? We'll be passing through a whole mess of narrow slot canyons and high rough passes. A big pack will get you wedged in like a super mutant crawling through a storm drain, and too much weight will kill you in the thin air.
All right, 100. And you could leave it here, but I'm not leaving it here. Gross. Well, also, their hideout's like here. In between the tool factory and Miguel's pawn shop. Let's go get that. Oh, there's more that way. There it is. So I was right, it was on the north, just not as north. The Wind's Hideout.
Those fiend junkies over at Vault 3 been taking some hits.
Sammy
I say kill
wins.
them all.
Pauline wins.
What are you doing here, stranger? You looking to start some trouble?
Who are you?
Me? I'm Sammy, of Sammy and Pauline, the Wasteland's most dangerous and notorious criminal duo. You better not mess with us or you'll end up face down in a shallow grave.
You sound pretty tough. I wonder why I've never heard of you.
Simple. Up until now, we committed our crimes stealthily, leaving no evidence behind, so we never built a rep. But that's gonna change with our next score. You just wait and see.
What's your plan?
You'll have to ask Pauline about that. She's the brains of our operation. I'm the muscle.
Okay.
Yeah, bye.
You best not try any funny business, stranger. One word from me, and Vance will plant you in the ground.
Who are you? Advance?
I'm Pauline, of Sammy and Pauline, the Wasteland's most dangerous and notorious criminal couple. You'd best not mess with us, or you'll have a bullet hole where your eye used to be.
You sound pretty tough. Why haven't I heard of you two before?
We ain't never heard of you either, so the not being impressed is mutual. Come a week or so, though, and everyone will have heard of Sammy and Pauline. Just you wait.
What's the plan?
Sammy and me got our hands on a powerful weapon not too long ago. Vance's gun. You know Vance, of Vance and Vicky? That gun's our shot at the big time. We're gonna sneak it in on the strip and rob one of the casinos. Maybe all of them. We'll be known as the greatest gunslingers to ever terrorize the Wastelands.
Your plan's gonna get you both killed.
You'll see. You'll feel stupid that you made fun of us when you learn how rich we are.
That's the greatest plan I've ever heard in my life. Yeah, I know you two stole the gun.
Why would I deny it? I was the one that hacked that cowboy robot while Vance kept him busy. Ain't the first thing we stole, won't be the last.
Again, you call him Vance.
This better be good. So, that's just one of our crimes. We're depraved, stone-cold degenerates, you know? You don't want to mess with us.
What the hell you want?
Greatest plan I've ever heard in my life.
Really? You think so? We've only got the one gun and there's two of us. And we've never done anything like this before. We've never been on the strip either, so we don't know how many guards the casinos have. And I kept having these nightmares. What are we thinking? We're gonna get ourselves killed. Look, tell Sammy to give you the gun, all right? Just take it. I don't want it around tempting us to do something stupid.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Stop looking at me. I want to break into the safe myself.
This better be good,
Pauline says you should give me the gun.
Really? Oh, thank God. I love that woman, but I swear this time she was gonna get us killed. The gun's in the safe. The combination's 5, 23, 34. Take it far away from here before she changes her mind.
What is that, a kooky kids? Vance's 9mm submachine gun, 2400 or 240, God, DPS. And 18 damage, shoots 9mm, of course. Dude shoot fast. Do have a lot of bullets, but not a lot of damage. But it's unique. A unique 9mm submachine gun. So I assume it's stronger than the regular. I don't think I've ever actually used the 9mm submachine gun. Just normally. Off to deposit all my shit.
Thank you for visiting New Vegas.
100 pounds. Victor's not here. Maybe you went to Camp Golf. Sweet. Lucky, Maria, Little Devil, Magnum, Ancia, Prototype, Vance's. Honestly, the power armor. Oh. They were just like stacked on top of each other. Okay, hold on. Let me put the second one in here. Eesh. 32 more to go. Thump. Knock. All of them, I guess. 6 more pounds. There's Grace Lightning. I don't really ever melee, so yeah. No armor, but I'm sure we'll find some cool armor. We'll go like this. Casino. I'm gonna save here. Just for safety purposes. Whip a weapon, you know? All American, why not?
Are you here to join?
I'm ready, let's go.
Are you now? You know we ain't coming back this way for a good long while now, right? And you know about the weight limit. I don't want no whining about old Mr. Masterson. I left my one-of-a-kind plasma cannon back at base. Can we go back for it? You sure you're ready now?
I'm sure.
Well, all right then. Let's get moving. We got a long road ahead of us. The paths we're following are slow going, so you might as well keep your ears open and listen to what old Jed has to say. A few decades back, folks in the NCR started to hear about a community in northern Utah called New Canaan. Didn't know much about them, except that they were religious folks, sent out missionaries to talk to the tribes. We've seen our share of cults, but the New Canaanites, they were honest traders. Good fighters, too. Raiders wouldn't tangle with them. But then, the Legion appeared in Arizona. I reckon you know all about them. Turns out Caesar's first war chief, the Malpais Legate, was a New Canaanite, Joshua Graham. Legend goes that Graham was the meanest, toughest son of a bitch in the whole damn Legion. The New Canaanites wouldn't talk about him. They were ashamed. Guess I can't blame them. Well, at Hoover Dam, the Malpais Legate finally met his match. Hanlon and Oliver kicked his New Canaanite butt right back over the river. Caesar had to make an example for the others, to show them that even at the highest level, failure wouldn't be tolerated. He had Graham covered in pitch, lit on fire, and thrown into the Grand Canyon. People say he didn't even scream on the way down. Not long after, some of the slaves and tribals started to talk. Said Graham wasn't dead. Shouldn't have been any surprise. All this talk bothered Caesar, so he forbade anyone from speaking his name. Wanted to erase Joshua Graham from history. He got his wish. Joshua Graham disappeared, and in his place came legends of the burned man walking the wastes. Probably just a tribal ghost story. But New Canaan's been silent for a long time. Maybe it's a coincidence. Maybe the Malpais Legate is dead. Or maybe Joshua Graham did crawl out of that canyon and finally found his way back home.
We'll find out.
All right, people. Been a long couple of weeks, but here we are. Zion. I know your feet hurt. I know you're tired, but I need everyone's mind on the trail ahead.
Ain't the trail ahead worries me, Jed. Those descents we made through that slot canyon back up there. Ain't no way we're getting back out the way we come. And then what?
God damn it, Stella heard you the first time. And the 15th, too. The New Canaanites will know a way, and if they don't, we've got the maps on our friend's Pip-Boy over there. Enough lollygagging. Get moving, and keep an eye out for tribals.
Sorry to bother you. Leave me be. Busy.
I forgot to talk to these guys.
I'm busy.
You could. It don't really matter. Because of that.
Ambush! Cover people! Watch yourselves!
Oh, oh.
I don't deserve this. My Pip-Boy don't even work. Why the fuck you hire me?
Shut the hell up, Ricky. Might as well be waving at him.
Damn.
Stay low, people! Stay low!
These guys all have 1 HP. But they're protected until they kill
I was
their
a sheriff once, goddammit.
scripted person.
No. Don't you die on me.
Yep, even Jed. So it really don't matter. White legs, Painmaker. A jalapeno pepper. Oh wait, what was our? It's healing, but -10, yeah. Dark Datura. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I don't even know what the fuck I picked up. I have got a varmint rifle apparently somewhere, and I picked up the lever action to fix the medicine stick, but don't need it no more. Stella. Thank you. Honestly, I guess I'll just take the leather armor. I ain't wearing nothing. Oh. Got troublemaker. Just wear the leather for now. Give me some protection. Pretty sure they had full health. I'm just hitting that hard. And they hit pretty hard too, because they got like anti-material. That's crazy. And riot shotguns. Yeah, take your time. Thank you. He's got shot at a lot.
Hoy, white legs don't leave survivors often. You're some kind of lucky, let me tell you.
Lucky, I shot them.
You came from outside, didn't you? From the civilized lands. Wow. Joshua will want to hear about this.
Who's Joshua?
Joshua Graham. He leads our tribe. Thanks to him, the dead horses are strong and safe from our enemies. He'll want to talk to anyone coming up from Southways. Guess that means just you now. Come, I can take you to him.
Your eyes are kind of clipping through your face. Whatever. Let's go.
Good sists. We head east then. Joshua is at our tribe's camp in the Eastern Virgin.
Follows Chalk is giving you the well-stacked Cairns perk. While Follows Chalk is in your party, reaching any summit in Zion Valley, such as a ranger station, will reveal all nearby map markers and inspire a heightened sense of awareness plus 3 perception for 3 minutes. Come on, Follows Chalk. One of 2 companions you can have in this DLC. Well, technically, of 4, 2 are temporary. Or limb condition. Sure.
Hold up. See that log over there?
Yeah.
Take a closer look. There might be some good stuff tucked in there.
Okay. Wow. Yeah.
We follow this path for a while. Nice view of the river. Eh.
Yeah. Yeah. Whoa.
Yaogwai.
Bears. It's still called Yaogwai.
Whew. That was some kind of lucky. Guess that one was all full of gecko, eh? Don't get used to it, though. Yaogwai are plenty mean as a rule. You can take the path north here if you want, or head east over the ridge. There's a nice view from the top of that cliff, if you want to look.
Okay. It's still called Yaogwai. I guess the Chinese got to name them here too. Jaguai just means demon, right? In Chinese, Cantonese.
Keep headed north, around this rock pile.
Hmm. Damn. Sheesh. Guys have way more health. Maybe those guys did have one. Fire bombs. A 12.7 millimeter submachine gun. This is probably the best submachine gun. I'll shoot it. No unique version of it, just it by itself. Heal perception and limb damage, restore limb condition, and get melee damage plus 10, unarmed damage plus 10, but negative 2 HP for 2 seconds. Up here. Real low. A mole rat. No, not very accurate. It is a submachine gun.
Well, that's...
Oh.
Many souls are trapped in them. But Joshua says
where are you going?
souls were serious.
The heads. Talking about the heads.
Whoa! Here we go!
Fucking Cazador. Poisoned me. Anti-venom. Eat some blood sausage. Mantis gauntlet. It's no embrace. An apple. Is that a mantis? Ion mantis. Real big.
Never stood a chance, did they?
Nope.
See those handprints? Dead horses and sorrows mark them on taboo places. Places from back when. Good thing for you, I don't buy into that stuff.
I don't like going into pre-war bases. He doesn't believe in that. Understood.
Down this path to the north. Hope you don't mind getting wet.
Oh, that's part of the mantis. Water with no radiation.
These paintings show the dead horse's victories against other tribes. Lots more of them since Joshua came to us.
Warplan pods. Plus 60 to poison resistance. And 9 HP for 6 seconds. Get poison. And -2 perception. Wow.
Nearly there now. Watch out for traps in the water. Got to keep the white legs out somehow.
Well,
Eh?
I'm gonna disarm them because I'm gonna forget. And they're gonna hurt me. Nope. Took a sip. Fish. What's over here? Fallen Rock Cave. What would that have done? There we go. Ah. Blown my knees out. Both of them. Oh. I didn't even see it there. Is it in the ground? That one I see. Just looking for traps. Oh? So even if you got the tripwire, if you didn't see the mines, it would have been blown up. And if you didn't see the tripwire, it would have been a bigger explosion, because... Well, it would have been the same explosion, but it would have detonated the thing, the canister, and the mines. Leave a teddy bear on top of it. Very cute. Year 2077. October 28th. 5 days on foot. Still can't sleep. Outside is like nothing happened. Sky looks wrong. That's all. Hike back to overturned Natgard truck near Torikville? After Blister Seal, maybe. Listen. God, what? Jesus, what's wrong with me? Looks like USGS team was researching something here in the cave. Cleared out when the bombs fell. Left equipment behind. Probably thought they had families to run back to. October 29th. Char must have said this out loud 1,000 times walking here. Maybe writing it will feel more like you heard. You were right. I was north of Spanish Fork, took the 77 along Provo Bay to steer clear of town. Would have been home in an hour. Engine died. Truck just stopped. So did the Chrysler in the other lane. Knew right away. First nuke hit SLC inside a minute. I was looking south. Lucky man. Flash behind me, so bright world looked on fire. Old couple from the Chrysler started screaming. They can't see. Didn't watch you die. Didn't watch you die, Shar. Saved my eyes. Counted 12 more flashes. Next 7 minutes, ground shook each time. 18 seconds later. 18 seconds later. When nothing hit for half an hour, took a look. Global fire where you and Alex died. Didn't kid myself. Didn't know what to do. Grabbed my pack and rifle. Saw the old couple. Sat them against the car. Let them hold each other. Hold and comfort each other. Told them I was going to get help. Everything be okay. One bullet through both their heads. Instant. 5 days. Hike back to Zion. You told me. Stop running off to the wild. Man belongs with his family. You were right. You were right. You were right. You were right. I wasn't there to hold you and my boy. Died without me. Never touch you or him again. Should shoot myself. What I deserve. Can't. Maybe soon. October 31st. Black rain falling outside. Geiger counter jumping. Should let it kill me. But bottling water from the back of the cave all the same. November 2nd. Sounds dead outside, but can't look. Geiger counter goes lethal 15 feet from the cave mouth. Do the math. Radiation goes down before water runs out, or I never leave this cave. The next year, 2078. January 1st. Happy New Year. 2 months in cave. Still lethal outside. Don't get it. In Army, they said 2 to 4 weeks cleared fallout. Less than a month's water left. Been mopping condensation off the cave walls. Bringing shirt into bottles, trading calories for H2O. Food stocks holding. Thanks, USGS. If there was even a chance I'd see the two of you again, I'd run outside. January 10th. Sounds like windstorm out there for 2 days. Radiation down 500. What happened? January 15th. Took a peek. Snow. It glows green. January 28th. Radiation low enough I could risk short exposures outside. More important, cave stream now drinkable. If I use rad drugs. January 30th. There's nothing alive out there. A bed. Survival cache. Super stem pack. Pulse grenade, sure. Flame refuel. Drain stuff. 2 bobby pins. Some 40mm grenades. 22 long rifle.
Why do you carry all those bottle caps anyway? They jangle like crazy.
They're money. I'd say 1 of 6. Actually, how do I check those missions again? Challenges. Oop. Yeah, I could have done that. Yeah, see? Not in here? These are kill challenges specifically. Next challenge type. Damage challenge. Other challenges. Guess it'd be here. Survivalist bounty. Discover all 6 of the survivalists' hidden caches. Okay. 5 more. What would that one have done? Yeah, bouquet up here. And then the grenades would fall down the slope and blow you up. Dead Horses Camp. 2 bears high-fiving. Just a reference to the ink blot test at the beginning. 'Cause everybody saw 2 bears high-fiving, and that wasn't an option.
Hoi. Auslander Zuka Joshua Graham?
I am looking for Joshua, yes. Can you tell me where he is?
You know our tongue. Smart, Auslander. Joshua in high place of cave. You show respect, Utman. Joshua is greatest warrior. You show him no respect. He show you thunder and fire.
I'll be on my best behavior.
You wise for Auslander.
We should have given you a better welcome on your first visit to Zion. But from what I hear, the Whitelegs beat us to it. Whitelegs seem to be the only visitors we have these days, and I wouldn't have expected anyone from the Mojave to come looking for us. And you're a courier, no less. Not the one I was expecting, but I suppose he wouldn't have come with a caravan. I don't know if you were close to the other members of your group, but you have my sympathy. I pray for the safety of all good people who come to Zion, even Gentiles. But we can't expect God to do all the work.
I came here with the Happy Trails Company to make contact with the New Canaanites.
Happy Trails. I remember. They were good friends. I have bad news for your employers. New Canaan was destroyed, its citizens scattered. All because of the Whitelegs. And Caesar, of course. The Whitelegs want to join the Legion. Caesar's rite of passage is the destruction of the New Canaanites, almost assuredly because of me. The good news is that we can help you find your way back. Daniel, one of the other New Canaanites, has made many maps of the region. The bad news is that we can't help you right now, not with everything that's going on.
Alright. What can I do to help?
You're a good neighbor to us. We all go through periods of darkness. In such times, we can turn to the Lord. But it's good to have friends. Daniel and I need pre-war tools to help us navigate beyond Zion. Should we need to evacuate, these instruments will be vital to us. Normally, we would have some of the dead horses or sorrows look for them. But many pre-war buildings in the valley are taboo. They won't go inside.
Why don't you or Daniel do it?
We are responsible for leading and protecting the sorrows and dead horses. They are smart people, but not as worldly as you or I. I am preparing the dead horses for war, and Daniel is preparing the sorrows for other things.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. Follows Chalk can help you find your way around the valley. He's inexperienced, but he knows enough of our language to ignore the taboos about pre-war buildings.
Gone fishing. Quest added. I can't help but notice that this is infinite, and this consumes all the guns from the infinite, and it never really gets bigger. What's up with that?
Welcome back. What can I do for you?
What did you say about a courier? Who were you expecting?
Caesar would never admit this openly, but he knows that I'm alive. I've killed enough of his Frumentari and assassins that have come looking. I've heard one of them travels the Mojave as a courier. Most of Caesar's agents meet a fitting end in NCR territory, but maybe this one survived.
Well, Caesar's dead. Saw to it personally. Thought you should know.
I have to admit, it's hard to believe. That even after all he did to me, all he tried to do to find and erase me from this world, he went first. No doubt this will be good for the Mojave. I can only hope Arizona and the tribes don't suffer as the Legion falls apart around them.
You don't think Lanius can lead the Legion?
I think only Caesar can lead the Legion. I've never met anyone who could take his place. I couldn't. I never had a mind for logistics. I don't know Lanius, but from what I've heard, he has no interest in leading anyone, unless it's in battle. No. The Legion dies with Caesar. What follows now are just the last steps of a man who does not yet realize that he's walking dead.
Nice guns.
In the Great Basin and Colorado Plateau, all tribes are known for a specific weapon. Whitelegs are known for their big submachine guns, storm drums. They broke into an armory near Spanish Fork and have been using them for years. Of course, the dead horses have their wooden war clubs, and even the Sorrows have their Yao Guai gauntlets. This type of .45 automatic pistol was designed by one of my tribe almost 400 years ago. Learning its use is a new Canaanite rite of passage.
Anything to trade?
We do. Though the Whitelegs destroyed New Canaan, they didn't destroy all of our supply caches. All forms of currency are recognized here. Caps, NCR dollars, even Legion coin. Take a look.
We accept caps, but Paul Shock doesn't know none of that. A lot of microfusion. Mods for the war clubs. And I'll take the mods. The silencer, the HD slide. The compensator. The 45 auto SMG drums. Just to have them. Take that all off your hands. Pray, God, what are you talking about?
I am a New Canaanite. We believe we are the heirs of a spiritual tradition given to our ancestors thousands of years ago. We have made and kept covenants with our Lord God to honor his laws. In exchange, we are promised eternal salvation after this life. A day will come when our Lord returns to judge us all. Until then, we must honor his laws and start others along the path of salvation if we can. That's why we trade with others and work the tribes. We have more than food and medicine to offer. Good news is our most valuable commodity.
Sounds like a good deal.
In a world filled with misery and uncertainty, It is a great comfort to know that, in the end, there is light in the darkness. Every day we move closer to our judgment. We must do our best to walk in the footsteps of our Lord, and teach others how to do the same. For many of us, the road is a difficult one, but the path is always there for us to follow, no matter how many times we may fall.
Do you ever fall?
Every day. Some days are harder than others.
So, do you run the show around here?
I wouldn't say that. I am the acting war chief for the Dead Horses. They look up to me for such matters, but I only have the authority they give me. Daniel is the spiritual leader and main link of the new Canaanites to the Sorrows. He's up in the Narrows right now.
What's going on with all these tribes?
A great deal. There are 3, make that 4, tribes here in Zion. You've already met the Whitelegs on the way in. In this camp, you'll find Dead Horses. In the Narrows, the Sorrows. And finally, there's Daniel and myself. We're new Canaanites.
So, why did the Whitelegs attack?
They attack everyone who isn't a Whiteleg, especially caravans. They don't know how to survive on their own, so they have to raid. But as for why they are here, they are trying to wipe us out. All of us. They want to join Caesar's legion, and they can only prove their worth by destroying the new Canaanites and everyone we shelter.
Do they speak our language?
Most don't. It's been hundreds of years since the war. They've developed their own languages. Take the Dead Horses. We think they were originally refugees from a place called Rez, east of the Grand Canyon. They speak a combination of Rez and a language spoken by travelers who were visiting Rez when the bombs fell. Over time, the 2 languages blended. I was a translator years ago, but it's hard to keep up with all of the tribal variations.
Does this valley belong to the Dead Horses?
The valley belongs to God, but no. The Dead Horses live at Dead Horse Point, up the Colorado River. They came here because I asked them to. Before I returned to the fold, I visited them years earlier. I looked much different then, but I left an impression on them. I taught them how to hunt more efficiently, how to maintain their weapons and pre-war equipment. When I returned, they showed their appreciation.
Why haven't I seen any Sorrows in the valley?
The Sorrows have many skilled hunters among them, but no warriors. They have not had to deal with war or raiders for decades. Even though they can hunt a full-grown Yaoguai, they don't know how to deal with the Whitelegs. That's why we're here.
Are the new Canaanites really a tribe?
We wear more clothing than them and understand more about technology. But we're still a tribe, a linked family of families. The Boneyard, Phoenix, New Vegas, they're just places, metal and stone. New Canaan dies, but the tribe lives on. When the walls come tumbling down, when you lose everything you have, you always have family. And your family always has tribe. Of course.
Can I ask you some personal questions?
Right now, I'd like you to focus on helping Daniel. Maybe there will be time later.
Alright, goodbye.
God be with you.
Like the shadow of...
A free one. Black coffee. 4 intelligence. -1 agility. 12 HP.
a ghost.
Survival is cash.
There can't really be a place where people go into big buildings and give away all their money just to watch someone flip paper squares on a table.
Oh, but there is. And I made good money. Recycling. Optimize. 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 Okay.